In this reading, I'm going to be channeling a warm, loving message of gentle healing from Chariklo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but she was the wife of Chiron, the wounded healer, who could heal everybody else, but not his own wounds. Now, they are both asteroids, and you can look them up to see where they are in your birth chart, Chiron and Chariklo. So let's get a message from her. She was the only one that could soothe Chiron in his wounds that he couldn't heal from himself. So what does she want us to know about gentle healing at the moment? Well, there is a lot of light in these cards and a lot of nurturing energy, of course. You may well be a light worker. So this card says, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers, Mintakan. And the age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. So you may well identify with being a sensitive, caring person who very much looks out for other people and is sort of the good friend that people know they can turn to for empathy. You are being urged to turn this sort of energy back on yourself. How can you mother yourself with this beautiful light that you have within you? Now this is a time of growth and clearing out, because we have Saturn showing up in the 8th house of the psyche there. Now Saturn is prepared to do hard work to get results, can be quite testing. It's sort of like when you overcome various obstacles at the end, you have achieved a great thing and you know you can do it. You've withstood the tests, if you like. And Saturn is very much about that energy. It does reward persistence and diligence. What's the key word there? Inheritance. 8th house is the lump sums, other people's money, inheritances, and that sort of thing. But in this case, it's more the Scorpio psyche, really doing the hard work to look into your own psyche and heal that. It feels like you're coming out of that now, and you'll see the rewards. When Saturn leaves a house, with a transit ending, he always leaves a gift. So you are being urged to look at your problems, if you have any at the forefront of your mind right now. Look at them in a different way. Think about them differently with some original thought. So this could be trying a new form of therapy, especially talk therapy. 11th house is also not only originality, it is also humanitarian works, and it is hopes and wishes, and it is your friend group. So any kind of communication or talking or networking in this kind of area is going to be beneficial for you, it seems. And there is romance here with Mercury again, conversation, talking, messages in the 5th house of romance and creativity. The key word is drama, but I'm not picking up drama. I am picking up that there is something very special. There's some energy coming to your 5th house of romance via some incoming communication or some conversations that you have, and maybe with somebody in your friend group, since Mercury was there as well. Right, so conversation seems to be coming up here as well with the sacred breath and sound. This is your voice, your throat chakra, having a real significance here to healing yourself and to really be an instrument for healing others. Mercury is very present here, and it's that kind of like talk therapy, or even just talking with your friends, is more therapeutic than you may believe, for them and for you. So your life force is actually coming out of you through your voice, and that is very healing to people, and it's very healing to you. So you're being asked to believe in the impossible with the blue moon here. So something could be about to shift for you quite radically in your psyche. You might have been feeling as though you've been on this endless healing journey, and you're wondering if you're ever going to kind of graduate. So this is saying yes, the end is in sight. This is the blue moon, and so that's a full moon, it's culmination, and it's shining kind of a bright light on everything that was hidden, and really bringing about transformation that seems quite unexpected but has been a long time coming. And it's because you have been really discovering all the different parts to you, to your psyche. You have been going inwards. You've been developing all these different strengths, And I don't know if you know much about the octopus, but they can camouflage in all different ways. They're very clever. They can get out of tanks and go exploring out of the water. Honestly, they do so much. They can learn mazes, how to get through them, memorize, the quickest way to get to the food. Honestly, they are incredible creatures and really curious and always changing. They can grow back a tentacle if they get into strife. And yes, they can also blurt out that ink. So they've got a lot of different strengths and skills, and so do you, and you've been examining them all, and under this light of examination, they have been growing. So that is some beautiful energy from Cherry Clo. I don't know how to say her, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'd like some cards to finish up, please. Yeah, we're going back here. Wow, Mars in the 10th house. I think Mars in this case really likes being in the 10th house. I don't know if that's official astrology, but the 10th house is all about how people view you. It is your reputation, it is your fame point, and it is your career. So there is going to be a lot of energy around how people view you, the esteem in which they hold you. You may get some haters, but there is no doubt that you've got a lot of energy that is out and proud, and it's kind of like taking an authority position and using your energy to be, yes, very publicly visible with this. The keyword authority, yes, there it is. It's right there. This is the Capricorn house of achievement. With Mars there, it feels like there's a lot of energy for you to achieve. And Venus in the 11th house, I've been getting this card quite a bit. There is love coming, or just general good feeling for you from within your friend group, or your hopes and wishes are being really shone upon by Venus. She's attracting to you the things you are wishing and hoping for. That is your reward for doing all this work. So not only rising up, not that you are worried about your status, but your status is being elevated, like it or not, because there's a lot of Mars energy here. So you are you're going to be a lot more visible, and maybe attract some haters. Use that energy as fuel. Say thank you for your hate. Thank you for your hating, because that fuels me. Because Mars there just will take anything and turn it into something. It's sort of like smelting iron. It's like ironwork, in the forging iron in the fire. It's molten and then it's solid. You turn different bits of metal filings through heat of Mars, of sort of fire, into a metal something, a tool. Not something violent, but a tool. So yeah, sorry to ramble. That is the energy. You are going to be in the spotlight. You can't help it. And use the energy. Use all the energy that comes to you. You can transmute it. And yes, beautiful love energy around your 11th house there, of friends, also hopes and wishes. So these are your rewards for doing all of this work. So believe in the impossible, and remember the power of your voice and of conversation. There is a lot of richness and joy, and you are actually spreading all this light, whether you know it or not, by what you are saying and how you are living. And picking up that you are just an example to others. But remember to mother yourself through this too. So I hope that helps you, my darlings. Thank you, Asteroid Cherry Clo, for your wisdom and guidance today. This is Sarah, wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.